in navy and in silver. They have brown Mackie across the front in both silver lettering with navy blue trim, the numerals on the front and the back of the same color scheme. We're getting set for the national championship contest between the Lions of Brown Mackie and the Eagles of Kirkwood. Now for the introduction of our starting lineups and our national anthem. Let's go to the public address voice of the University of Illinois, Mr. Jim Shepard.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Tom Moore, a University of Illinois student and a graduate of St. Joseph Ogden High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
National anthem by Tom Moore, the headband tonight under the direction of Mr. Bill Jean, the band from St. Joseph Ogden High School. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the championship game of the National Junior College Athletic Association Division II Tournament. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's contest between the Kirkwood Community College Eagles and the Lions from Brown Mackie College. First, the line starters for Kirkwood, number 33, James Strand. Number 40, Dominic Davis. Number 43, Andy Grant. Number 3, Javon Monroe. Number 10, Jonathan Hirschman. Number 13, Rodney Jackson. Number 14, Grant Hargett. And number 15, Richard Rutter. And now let's meet the non-starters for Brown Mackie. Number 23, Gary Weiss. Number 32, Bob Markley. Number 45, Brett Johnson. Number 3, Terrence Taffy. Number 11, Joe Newman. Number 20, Lance Coleman. Number 24, Darrell Doherty. And number 33, Kendrick Barber. And now the starting lineup for Kirkwood. At forward, 6'8" freshman from Benton, North Iowa, number 30, Dane Swatala. The other forward for the Eagles is a sophomore at 6'7" from Bellevue, Iowa, number 42, Mike Gilbert. At a guard position,
thanks to Jim Shepard, the public address announcer for our national championship game. He also has the duties of being the public address announcer for the University of Illinois men's basketball and football programs.
Two things to look for in this game. One, this will be Kirkwood's only their second game, while Brown Mackie, this will be the fourth game, actually. It's three. So that's
third for Kirkwood, fourth for
them.
Mackie.
And also look out for Kirkwood, lack of a point guard. Their starting point guard, who was kind of pressed into duty to start the season because they were short in that department, Mr. Rucker, is unavailable. He broke his foot late in the game last night. They didn't know it at the time, but x-rays today revealed it, and you saw him on crutches.
Remember in the game, he hopped all the way from this out of bounds line to the center on one foot and then hopped back to the bench on that same foot.
Right.
Never put any weight on the bad foot.
No, so that was indicated then it was kind of serious.
Kirkwood is around the circle. Brown Mackie makes their way around the circle. We are set. The officials are set. The players are set. And the 2005 National Championship game of the NJCAA Division II level is underway. And Kirkwood has the ball. Julius Moore will bring it into the forecourt as they work to the east end of the Mary Miller Gymnasium. Off to the right-hand side, they'll give it to Houp. And we've got a kick out of bounds. It'll come back to Kirkwood underneath the Eagles' nest with 19:49 left to go here in this first half. And nobody yet on the scoreboard. On the inbound, they'll work it to Houp. Houp will bring the Eagles all the way up top in between the circles. Looks to the left-hand side and feeds it to Moore. Moore around the perimeter, gives back to Houp. He'll shoot the three. Missed it on the side of the rim, and the rebound by Williams. Brown Mackie with the ball. He'll give to Bishop. Bishop to the top of the key. Feeds off left-hand side. Around the perimeter they work. Bishop, right-hand side, Richardson. To the top, Lafayette. He'll hold between the circles. Rolls one into Williams. Back out. Lafayette from three. Missed it off the side of the rim, and the rebound tapped out of play. It belongs to Kirkwood.
Interesting, Brown Mackie had two starters from Buffalo, New York, one from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and one from Waynesville, Missouri. Not exactly close to Salina, Kansas.
That's true.
Out on the right-hand side with the Kirkwood basketball. Swatala bounces one down, intended inside for Kilberg, and it was kicked out of play by Brown Mackie. It'll come back to Kirkwood underneath their own nest. 18:59 left to play here in the first half, and we're knotted at zeros. On the inbound, Kirkwood trying to get it into play to Houp, and a 5 count is going to turn the ball over as Julius Moore couldn't get it into play.
A little tentative. He had a couple of guys he might have been able, probably could have gotten it too, but was a little tentative.
Lafayette into the forecourt. Off to the right-hand side, he's going to give to Richardson. Richardson now dumps it off to Bishop. Bishop beyond the perimeter. Back up top comes to Richardson. Right-hand side, Bishop. Down low, Dixon fakes the three, drives the baseline. His shot no good, but he's fouled. And the key to that play, gentlemen, and the thing to watch, Dixon went up with a fake. The defense collapsed. He's got such a quick first step. He was able to beat the defense on the baseline.
Yeah, go ahead, fella.
They're operating in a zone against Brown Mackie, and the coach said they have had some trouble with zones this year, so it doesn't surprise him that they'd be in a zone.
Swatala was a little bit off the shooter that time, and when he made his fake to go up in the air, Swatala went right up to him nose to nose, and that let him drive the basketball, the guy with the ball go around him. Got to stay back.
And the first point in the championship game is in the book. Dixon's first free throw good, the second one is not. And Brown Mackie has a 1-0 lead over Kirkwood. 18:30 left to go here in the first half. Full court pressure being applied by the Lions. Having some trouble, and Dixon's going to steal it. Lobs to Bishop. Bishop stops, feeds in the middle to Williams. He lost the handle, and Kirkwood's going to steal it back. Kilberg with the ball. Gives to Moore. Up the floor to Logan. Quick feed inside. Swatala stops, shoots, blocked away by Williams.
on the triple time in the back court, three guys around the guy with the basketball. He's got to have somebody open, but to get to the guy open, nobody came down floor to help him out.
Hard to find anybody when you're surrounded by threes.
Well, and when nobody comes back down floor to help you. They're all in the front court.
Hey, that was a good move.
On the finger roll, and he didn't get it to go. We've got a foul on the rebounding effort, and that's going to be on Brown Mackey's James Dixon. That'll be his first. And the first against the Lions.
51-49 Arizona with 13-13 to go, second half.
As we continue to follow the Illinois game tonight as well, and now we've got a dead ball whistle. And this is going to be on Brown Mackey's James Williams. That is his first and the team's second. And Kirkwood will again inbound underneath their own. They do to Switala. Switala to the left-hand side. They work to Moore, and the jumper on the way is no good. Rebound underneath. A big body push for Kilburn, and he gets the bucket.
Goes a forearm shiver.
I'd say they're going to let him play if that's any indication. Man, he cleared some space, didn't he?
A 1-point lead for Kirkwood, 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. 17:35 left to go here in the first. Off to the right-hand side with the ball. Lafayette for Brown Mackey. Gives it up top. Richardson off to the left-hand side. Bishop looking down low. Can't find anybody. Drives to the free throw line. He'll kick it upstairs. Lafayette going toe-to-toe. The shot clock is 3. Brown Mackey's not going to get a shot off. Bishop finally does, and the ball belongs to Kirkwood when the ball hit nothing but air.
Coach Francis Flack was right here in front of Fowler and twice hollered real loud, passed the ball, then he stamped the floor at the end of that. Not getting much passing and not getting much movement.
I got to tell you, the hardwood's going to take a beating tonight. Francis pounds it on one end, and Doug Wagamaster on the other. Here's a turnover by Kirkwood. That is their third of this first half. Brown Mackey with the ball into the forecourt. Richardson up top, Lafayette. Lafayette's going to roll, now lobs down low. Williams, double team, kicks it back out. Lafayette, he's going to drive into the lane, throws it up, missed it short. Rebound, knocked out of play, and it belongs to Kirkwood. 16:42 left to go here in this first half of play.
Looks to me like Kirkwood's kind of changing its defenses.
Yeah, they're playing.
And then sometimes they're having a chaser.
Yeah, they got a guy, they were man-to-man a little bit ago, and then they get a chaser, a guy cut through the zone, and they went with him, so they're changing the defenses.
Kirkwood up the floor on the drive. The leaner by Kilburn will not go, and the rebound by Williams. Brown Mackey with the ball, pushes to the right-hand side. Richardson stops now, feeds left side. Lafayette, he throws it down underneath Dixon. Dixon turns, shoots, missed it off the side of the rim, and the rebound scooped up by Kirkwood. And we're going to have a foul coming across the 10-second line. That's going to be on Brown Mackey's Oliver Lafayette.
Early indications, Bob, this is not going to be a high-scoring game.
No,
it's going to be pitch battle to score.
It's a pitcher's duel right now, 2-1.
Kirkwood will inbound the ball and bringing it across the State of Illinois emblem at mid-floor. Off to the left-hand side. Bounce pass into the hands of Haupt. Haupt up top to Grant Hargett. Back to the left-hand side, Haupt. Haupt around the perimeter. Stops at the free throw line. Kicks upstairs, Hargett. Hargett on the cross-court pass, whips it to Moore. His shot no good, the tip no good, and the rebound is going to be handled by Williams. Brown Mackey with the ball. They trail 2-1. 15:45 left to go here in the first half. Richardson beyond the perimeter, looks down low, gives it to Lafayette. Up top it comes to Richardson. Left side, Bishop. Bishop beyond the arc, eyes it but won't fly it. Now dumps to Richardson. Richardson in the lane, high off the glass, won't go. Fights for his own rebound. Dixon picks it up, flips to Bishop. Hits three is good. A three for Bishop and a 2-point lead for Brown Mackey. 4-2. 15:15 left to go here in the first.
Brown Mackey again in the full court press, but this time they beat it but missed the drive-in.
Friend with the layup, missed it. Williams knocks it off the backboard, and the ball belongs to Brown Mackey. Out to the left side, it's going to be picked off. Hargett with the steal, and he gets the dunk. Hargett with the steal, got the dunk. The first 2 points by Hargett.
Into the Kirkwood lineup,
14:56 left to go here in this first half. 4-4, we're all knotted up.
3 turnovers for
Fowler. That last one was a telegraphed pass.
Oh boy, that was good anticipation. They're back in this. They're mixing their defenses.
Well, and he threw a bounce pass about 20 feet across floor. That gave that weak side guard a chance to get through there.
Look at his chops on that.
Oh!
Dixon, double team, drives the baseline, missed it, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to send Dixon to the line. The foul is going to be on Andy Friend. That is his first.
Well, Williams, the space eater's been all over the place defensively. He hadn't got in the offensive part yet, but man, he's a defender.
Big Williams back here for Brown. Mackie just dumped one after the play was over. 6'8", 245. He shook that rim down there a little bit.
Really agile for a big fellow.
Yes, he is.
James Dixon knocks down the first one. He's got 2. And he awaits another. His Lions up by 1, 5-4, 14:35 to play in the first. Second one on the way is good. 3 points for Dixon, all from the free throw line, and a 3 by Bishop. Brown Mackie leads 6-4. Kirkwood having trouble getting it into the forecourt. Argan brings it across the green stripe in mid-floor. Now he's going to be double teamed. On the cross court, he gives to McGraw. McGraw holds the ball and now brings it up through the top. Works it off left-hand free throw line extension. Logan to Friend. Right-hand side Hargan. Underneath Logan. Turnaround. Oh, good.
Off the window. Nice pass. Nice shot.
McGraw had been 2 inches shorter. Fowler to had a ball. He went to the extension of his jump to get that.
Tied at 6s. Brown Mackie with the ball in the corner. Dixon up top. Oliver. He'll shoot the 3. Whoa! Oliver Lafayette with his first 3.
Lafayette has not had a very good tournament, but he's been one of their leaders all year. But boy, that was a big rainbow that time.
Francis Flack said this morning, if Brown Mackie's going to win a national championship, Lafayette has to be a factor. Logan with the Kirkwood ball. Up top gives it a Friend. Right-hand side Hargan. Underneath Logan. Back out top Hargan. Hargan will bring it to the top of the key. Now backs up near the center court line. Dribbles off left-hand side. Fires one up from three-point range. Missed it. Williams with the rebound, and he's fouled.
I think I'd pick somebody different to take a swat at than Williams. The defender swatted at him that time, knocked him down.
Coach says he has a good temperament. He never gets upset about things, but man, there was a case in point you might be a little rank.
He just popped right up and went down the floor.
He is a big man.
He's a man.
James Strand picks up his first personal. It's the 3rd against the Eagles of Kirkwood. 9-6. Brown Mackie with the lead. 13-17 in the first.
Would you call him a gentle giant?
I call him whatever he wants me to call him.
First thing is sir. Then after that.
Richardson out on the left-hand side for Brown Mackie. Gives the ball to Bishop from 3. In and out, it won't go. Swatala with the Kirkwood rebound.
Swatala gets Swatala gets a lot of rebounds. He's a good rebounder for this club.
Logan up top, out. Right-hand side, McGraw. Underneath, Strand. Back up top, McGraw. McGraw in the paint, double dribble. 4 Kirkwood turnovers. And Brown Mackie will now head towards the west end of the Mary Miller Gymnasium. On the campus of Danville Area Community College, the side of your national tournament. Out to the right-hand side. Richardson up top, Bishop. Left-hand side, Lafayette. Alley-oop intended for Dixon. Banged off the glass. Kirkwood's going to come away with it. Up the floor, and a foul is going to be called on Bishop.
For Brown Mackie, and pleading his case was their quick little point guard out in front, Bishop. He thought it was a loose ball, and they both had the right to go after it. It was kind of bounding down floor, a long errant pass, but I think Kirkwood might have had control of it as they went down that sideline.
Todd Howell was working his way down the left-hand side, and Bishop plowed into it. Kirkwood with the ball. Quick feed underneath. Swatala with the dunk. Swatala with the dunk off the assist by Kilberg, and it's a 9-8 Brown Mackie lead.
Big thing on that, guys, was Kilberg saw that he was open underneath. He shook his man off, but it was a great pass to get it to him.
Out on the left-hand side, around the perimeter with the ball. Brown Mackie. Bishop, top of the key, goes to the right side. Richardson, back to Bishop. Left-hand side, Lafayette from 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound, tapped all the way up top, and it goes out of play and belongs to the Lions.
Fowler, your historian, was it the Revolutionary War that Lafayette? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Lafayette, we are here.
Well, Lafayette better get here. He's going to have to hit a couple of those.
Left-hand side, Dixon with the Brown Mackie ball. Missed the shot off the side of the rim, and the rebound by Kirkwood. Logan off to the right-hand side. They get it to Moore. Moore looking down low, finds Kilburn. Kilburn, left-hand foot, missed the shot, and the rebound by Williams. Brown Mackie ball as they head to the left-hand side of the forecourt. Lafayette beyond the perimeter, going toe-to-toe with Logan. Takes him all the way up top. Bishop, right-hand side. Richardson. Richardson in the lane. Lean, shoots, scores!
Boy, beautiful.
Jeremy Richardson.
11-8, a three-point Brown Mackie lead. To the right-hand side. The Eagles will work to Halp, back up top Moore. Left-hand side, Spatala to Moore. Moore around the top of the arc, gives to Halp from 3. Good!
He's their three-point shooter.
Todd Halp with a 3-bomb, and that ties it at 11. 10:44 left to go in the first half. Inside, Williams turns, shoots, missed it, rebound, gets his own, blocked from behind, and he's going to be fouled. That foul is on Mike Kilburg. It'll be his first and the 4th against the Eagles.
You know, the first 9.5 minutes, guys, Moore has not really hurt him at the point. He's not as quick as the guy that got hurt last night, and he's probably not as strong, but he really hasn't made any glaring errors. He's controlled the ball pretty well for him, and he's run the offense. He's set the offense up for him.
I agree. Right now, Brown Mackie's 3 for 11 from the field, while Kirkwood is 5 for 13.
Is that our radio, or am I having a little hearing aid problem?
It better be the radio.
I hope it's a radio, Robert. I got a problem too.
Williams missed the first one, gets the second one. He's got his first point of the ball game. 12-11, the 1-point lead for Brown Mackie. 10:30 left to go in the first half. Kirkwood with the ball. They'll bring it into the middle. Kilburg holds, gives to Logan from 3. Well off the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Not a good shot. I'm sure their coach would like to have that back. He was on the run, but he was running, I don't know if that's perpendicular or what, but along the line of the arc. He wasn't going toward the basket.
Left-hand side with the Brown Mackie basketball. It's Barber. Up top, Bishop, right-hand side. Lafayette, Bishop, left side, Barber. Barber looking down low. Lobs it inside. Williams double team. Back to Barber. His shot blocked. Williams comes up with it.
Whoa.
He almost went in the other direction.
I thought he was going the other way for sure.
Barber out on the left side. Up top, Bishop. Shot clock at 5. Lafayette for 3. Good for 3.
Lafayette, we're here now.
Lafayette is here.
Yep.
15-11, a 4-point lead for Brown Mackie, and that's their largest of the ball game. Up top, Halp having some trouble, and they're going to call a foul on Lafayette. That'll be his second, and the 5th against Francis Black's squad.
Yeah, the ball's here somewhere. Hit the table and bounced away.
9:34 left to go here in this first half. 15-11, the 4-point lead for Brown Mackie. Kirkwood off to the right-hand side. They've got the ball to Moore. Moore looks right, stops, he's cut off, needs to find somebody, and he does. Logan, left-hand side. He's going toe-to-toe with Barber. He'll take him into the lane. One-handed scoop shot won't go. And Williams with the rebound. On the outlet, Dixon. Dixon, 1-on-3, up the floor, stops, pops, missed it. Rebound, tapped out of play, and it belongs to Kirkwood.
You know, Logan's not a bad guy for as big as he is. He's got pretty good body control. He's 6'7", and he dribbles pretty well and can go to the basket pretty well. Not a point guard, but got pretty good body control.
Kirkwood into the forecourt, down by 4. 8:58 to play here in the first. Moore off to the right-hand side. He's going to hand it off to Hargett. Hargett out to the left-hand side. Kicks it to Halp. Halp across the top. Fadeaway 3. Good!
three-point specialist. You gotta watch him.
Is everybody in the world named Halper? Long
I think so, no matter how they spell it. They're shooters, right?
Brown Mackey's lead cut to one. Here's a lob inside. Williams, triple team, comes away with the ball and now throws it away. With the steal, Halp up the floor, stops, feeds in the middle, turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound won't go, and Brown Mackey gets the board. 5 times they've turned it over here in this first half, but that time it did not cost them any points.
Well, I tell you, Williams attracts company, doesn't he?
Here's a leaner by Williams. It won't go. The rebound controlled by Kirkwood. Kilberg holds it in. He'll give to Hargett. Hargett stops up near the volleyball line on the forecourt side of the floor. Gives it to Moore, to Switala. Switala to Hargett, and the layup is good.
He exploded. Man, that was an explosion.
Went through there like a racehorse.
16-15, the Eagles are back up by 1. 7:35 left to go here in the first half. To the right-hand side. They'll give it to Lafayette from 3. Missed it, and the rebound by Switala for Kirkwood. Out to the left-hand side, Hargett. Hargett just beyond the perimeter is going to stop. Now gives it up top, Moore. Moore to the right-hand side, Kilberg. Back to Moore. Moore inside, Kilberg on the give and go. He stops, blocked away by Williams. Rebound, scooped up by Brown Mackey. Doherty up the floor. He's going to stop and now feeds off right-hand side. Lafayette inside. Williams with the ball.
Hello. You say about the defining moment? Wow.
17-16, a 1-point lead. Brown Mackey with the advantage. 6:57 to go here in this first half of play.
Did he put an exclamation point on that one?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, and it was a, you hope that something like that might put a little fire in your team, but they've probably come to expect that. And now for Brown Mackey, here comes another pretty good size guy into the game. This guy's 6'9", 260.
Right.
He may not jump as high, but I'll bet he takes as much room.
The thing about Williams, he's such a good shot blocker, and offensively, they're just having a hard time getting the ball into him clean because they have one man with him and somebody else leans to help out, and there should be somebody else inside that should be getting some passes, Bob.
Down here on the left side, a minute ago, they had 4 guys around him. On the right side where the referee is right now with the ball, you had 3 guys around him. Somebody's got to be open.
Right, because if they don't see him, they're going for the 3 instead of trying to spot somebody else.
Illinois fans, it is not looking good. 67-58, Arizona leads the Illini. Meanwhile, Kirkwood with the ball. Hargett shot, up and good. Hargett with his 6 point. 18-17, Kirkwood back out on top by 1. Brown Mackey having trouble with the ball. Barber will throw up a 3. It won't go. Rebound by the Eagles. Clearing it out is going to be Halp. Halp to McGraw. McGraw to the right-hand side of the floor. He's going to bring it back up top in between the rounds. Hargett to the left-hand side. Now dribbles to the right. He's going to be cut off. Feeds in the middle of the floor to Friend. Friend's going to dribble to the left-hand side. Up top, Halp. Right side, McGraw. Underneath, Strand. Blocked away. Dixon with the block. Brown Mackey with the ball. Richardson into the forecourt. We'll give it to Doherty. To the right-hand side, Richardson. Doherty to the left-hand side. Barber up top, Richardson in the paint. He throws it up and he missed it off the side of the rim, and the rebound by Kirkwood. McGraw will head down the left-hand side of the forecourt. Into the baseline area he comes and now stops. Looking for help. Hargett comes upstairs to help. To the right-hand side, a 3-ball is no good by Halp. Rebound fought for inside. Good by Friend.
Powerhouse the rebounding. It appears to me that Kirkwood's out rebounding 12-12. 12-12.
A 2-point night so far for Andy Friend, but none bigger than that one right there. It gives Kirkwood a 3-point lead. 5:15 left to go here in the first. I should say none bigger so far. Doherty up top, Barber. Barber out beyond the perimeter. Down inside to Williams, stolen away. And we've got a blocking foul against Brown Mackey. That's going to be on Barber. That's going to be his first. 5 turnovers by by the Lions of Brown Mackie.
Correction, the foul was on number 33, Barber.
5:03 left to go here in this first half. 20-17, Kirkwood out on top. Left.
Doesn't look good for Illinois, down 11.
Floor. Off to the right-hand side, Hargett. To the left-hand side, Logan. Logan throws it away, and it's going to be picked up by Doherty. Brown Mackie into the forecourt. Off to the right-hand side. 5 Kirkwood turnovers here in the first half. Richardson out beyond the perimeter. Looks down low, dribbles inside, kicks upstairs. Doherty. He'll take it to the left baseline. Feeds underneath. Richardson up top. Bishop inside Williams. Triple teamed. Back out Bishop. 3-ball. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound by Williams. Dumps it back inside, and we've got a foul. Well, I credited that bucket, or rather rebound, to Williams. It was actually Johnson who had the big rebound.
Another space eater.
Yeah. Those two guys take up a lot of room.
It's hard to get around them.
Or as we said last night, the majority of the meal money. 4:24 left to play here in the first half. 20-17, the lead by Kirkwood. Brown Mackie trying to inbound under their own. Loose on the floor, and Brown Mackie's going to come up with it. Jumper in the corner, in and out, it won't go, and the rebound by Logan. Logan on the outlet to Hargett, and Kirkwood will push towards the east end of the gymnasium. Logan in between the circles. Right-hand side, McGraw. McGraw rolls around the top. Looks left, throws left. Hargett on the lob inside. Gives the ball to Friend. Friend backs into Johnson. Turns, looks, can't get rid of it, and now does to Logan. Logan up top, McGraw. Shot clock at 7, at 6. To the right-hand side, they give it to Hargett. Hargett looking for an opening. He'll shoot from the free throw line, and it is no good. And the rebound by Johnson for Brown Mackie. So Richardson, 3:35 left to go in the first half. 20-17. The lead belongs to Kirkwood. Out to the right side, Richardson. Up top, Bishop. Back to the right side, Richardson. Underneath, Williams, double team, lost the ball. And it was last touched by an Eagle. It'll come back to Brown Mackie underneath their own.
Into the Kirkwood lineup, number 42.
Doherty's going to come out of the lineup now.
Number 30.
Checking in his place
Number 21, Huff. In for Brown Mackie, number 10.
will be Oliver Lafayette.
Lafayette has returned. No, that was MacArthur that returned. Lafayette came.
You guys in your history books.
Then there's the Lafayette Escadrille.
Yeah, they were flyers in World War I, weren't
That's
they?
right.
Come on, Scott. We're going to have a test at the end of the night, bud. You better be taking notes.
Then there's Lafayette, Indiana.
When's the movie come out? Out to the right-hand side, the inbound to Williams. Brown Mackie with the ball up top to Bishop. Bishop off to the left-hand side. Stops, gives it down deep under the baseline. Back up top, Bishop. Inside they work. Great opening by Lafayette, and he gets the 3. Almost as though it was designed for him to come around the back. Nobody saw him sneak in behind the perimeter, and he gets the 3 ball. We're tied at 20s. Kirkwood with the ball out on the right-hand side, and they want a timeout. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it here. 2:52 left to go in the first half. All knotted up at 20.
Dribbled down into that corner and then picked up his dribble. He had nowhere to go. He got double teamed, but he really got, is that quadruple when you got 2 out-of-bounds lines and 2 defensive players? He was in big trouble down there. Because down there it's hard to pick up when you can't go out of bounds in 2 directions where your open men are because they cut the passing lanes off in front of you. Well, it's an interesting game at 20-20 in the championship game, but it's a little lower scoring than I thought it would be.
6 for 22 shooting for Brown Mackie, 9 for 25 for Kirkwood. Well, baskets are at a premium in this game.
6 for 22 is real close to 33%. 7 for 21 would be 33.
36.
So
9 for 25, yeah. Is for the other team.
Not very
36.
good.
No, it isn't.
Not very good shooting.
The tempo right now heavily favors Kirkwood. Out to the left-hand side. Kirkwood will inbound. Spatella up top. He'll give to Hargett. Hargett off to the right-hand side. Wide open lane, and he missed it. Rebound, scooped up by Dixon. Well, Williams was coming in from the left-hand side, and so Hargett had to alter his shot. It went way high up off the glass. Here's an alley-oop to Williams. He stops, he pumps, he scores. Brown Mackie goes back up on top.
Not only did he get open, but he had a real mismatch. Some way Kilberg got off of him, and he had a little guy guarding him.
It was outsized considerably.
Man, oh man.
Switala with the Kirkwood basketball. Gives it out in the corner. Haupt from three. Missed it. Rebound. Tapped out of play. And the last to touch it was Kilberg. It'll belong to Brown Mackie. 2:09 left to go here in this first half of play. 22-20. Brown Mackie with the lead in the leather. Out to the left-hand side. They work at the Lafayette. Again, he shoots the three. This time missed it. Great blocking out underneath by Kilberg, and Kirkwood has the rebound. Off to the left-hand side. Moore with the ball. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now he's going to take it into the lane. Stops, fakes, shoots, blocked. Rebound by Brown Mackie. It was saved by Moore, who hit it into the arms of Lafayette, standing out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Kirkwood under their own.
Standing in the wrong place then. Now they're going to talk it over. He's not sure that the referee that was questioning it was on the other side of the 10-second line.
Yeah, I don't know why they would question it at all. The out-of-bounds play is obvious.
Now they're saying a 25, and I don't know what that was. Surely they didn't call a foul.
They didn't call a foul, I don't think.
Well, I thought maybe this out official saw a foul, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, the shot clock is what they were talking about.
Okay.
Here's a drive by Hargett, and the layup is good.
Man.
Hargett with his 8th point of the ball game, and we're tied at 22.
Be real hard to get a 25 foul, not one on either team.
Man.
Underneath 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Brown Mackie with the ball. A jumper on the way by Lafayette. Good from 16 feet out. He's got 11.
He's coming alive in the tournament.
He becomes the first Lion in double figures. Off to the right-hand side, Kirkwood with the ball. Moore stops, feeds it upstairs, Hargett. Hargett looks off to the left-hand side. He's going to dribble to that left side. Now rolls back to the right. Tries to draw traffic. Does. Layup, it's good. He's got a 10. That was like the parting of the Red Sea. Tied at 24. 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Off to the left side. Lafayette to Williams. Williams. Back up top, Dixon. Right-hand side, Richardson. Richardson got away with a shove. Shoots, won't go. Kirkwood, rebound. 21 seconds to play here in the first half. Out up top is going to be bumped by Richardson, and he's finally going to be called for it.
They're in the bonus.
That'll send Moore to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 17 seconds left to go here in the first half. All knotted up at 24s. And an opportunity for Kirkwood to take a lead and possibly head into the halftime locker room with it. The free throw is up, and it is no good. The rebound is going to be controlled by Brown Mackie. Up the floor they come. Bishop, top of the key. Rolls out to the left-hand side. Lafayette looks down low with 6. With 5, he shoots the 3. Missed it. Rebound. Scooped up by Kirkwood. On the outlet, they throw it away, and we're at halftime. All knotted up at 24. You're listening to the NJCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Tournament Radio Network. Brown Mackie works the ball inside to Williams as we begin the second half. He gets the hoop, he's got the horn, and he'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, when you went to the dressing room at halftime, you knew you were going to get the ball out of bounds to start the second half. That was a play by design to get it to Williams. You hoped you got a basket. The free throw was gravy.
And he's got 8 points and a 3-point lead. Fowler, you mentioned the game last night over Cuyahoga. A steal by Richardson. He missed the shot. The putback by Dixon is good. He's got 5. Brown Mackie now up by 5. And this is exactly what they did to Cuyahoga last night. Almost a steal, and Bishop knocks it out of bounds.
As good as a steal because he knocked it out of bounds. They'd broken the press. That guy gets that pass. They had a guy open under the basket.
Last night in the first 5 minutes of the second half, Brown Mackie jumped out to 13 and never relinquished. Tonight, they jump out to a 5-point lead. 29-24. Kirkwood with the ball, they trail. On the drive, Logan spins, shoots, missed it, rebound, Brown Mackie. Dixon with the board, out to the right-hand side. Lafayette to Bishop. Bishop looking inside, can't find anybody, goes in the middle. That's Richardson. He stops, feeds to Dixon. Dixon down low on the baseline. Lost the handle. He was fouled.
I would say Coach Francis Flax may have given him the $5 halftime speech. He didn't give him the $2.98 speech. I think he went the whole.
Yeah, well, it worked so well last night. 19:08 to play in this championship. 5-point lead for Brown Mackie.
That came off the right side of the menu.
Dixon's first free throw was good. Illinois now in overtime leads Arizona by 6. What a turnaround.
When they lost the 11-point or whatever lead it was, they're not going to come back probably.
Dixon with 6 points. Second free throw on the way is good. He's got 7. 31-24, a 7-point lead for Brown Mackie. Bob K, that's their largest of the night. Kirkwood up the floor. Logan on the left-hand side in the middle. They'll toss it up top to Switala. Switala inside Kilberg. Turns, shoots, scores. Big bucket for the Eagles. 18:50 left to go. Bishop for Brown Mackie up top. Gives it. Back to the right-hand side. Bishop from 3. Good from 3. He's got 6.
Well, I'll be taking a timeout pretty soon.
In the middle of the floor, quickly, they'll push it down underneath on the baseline. Kilberg is going to be fouled, and then Williams came down on top of him. That's the last thing you ever want to see is that big boy headed on.
I'll tell you what saved Williams' rear end, and I mean that figuratively as well. 15 for them. Jeremy Richardson caught him before he landed right on his backside.
Yeah, Williams pulled his hands back like he didn't want to get caught for that way, but evidently nailed him some other way.
First free throw by Kilberg is no good. He's trying to add to his 4 points. Second free throw on the way is up, and it is good. He's got 5. (34-27). Brown Mackie out on top. With the ball, they'll work it to Lafayette. He's going to drive the paint, spin move, turn, shoot, scores.
They've scored on 4 or 5 shots, including that 3.
13 for Lafayette. Kirkwood facing full court pressure. Logan gets it to the left-hand side. Halp from 3. Missed it off the back iron, and the rebound by Brown Mackie. Up the floor, they lob to Dixon. He's going to catch it on the baseline. Now stops. Feeds it all the way up top around the perimeter to Lafayette. He'll hit the 18-footer. It's no good. Off the side of the rim. The rebound by Kirkwood. Hauling it in is Halp. He'll push it off to the right-hand side more. Up top, Halp. Batted away and stolen away by Brown Mackie, and now Halp steals it back. His shot no good, but he's fouled by Bishop, and he's up to the line to shoot 2.
The tempo of the game, second half, has been much quicker, and I don't think Kirkwood wanted to do that.
That's right.
It was 24-24. They played 3 minutes, and it's 36-27.
Boy, they've only made 1 out of 3 free throws, and that's tough.
Yep.
Second free throw by Halp on the way. It is good. He hit 1 of the 2. He's got 7. 36-28. Brown Mackie with the lead. 17:35 left to go here in this championship game. Out to the left-hand side. Richardson fires it up top. Lafayette. Lafayette gets a pick. Rolls to the left-hand side. Dumps it down underneath. Dixon turns, shoots, way off balance, and he missed it off the side of the rim. Rebound by Kirkwood. Help up the floor, and he's going to be fouled. Richardson tried to make something happen and just plowed right into it.
30-some feet from the basket, 35 feet away. That's not a very good foul.
Interesting, Cuyahoga's going home tonight. Their coach said they had a 7-hour bus ride. They're still sitting over there eating popcorn.
I didn't say they were going to leave right away.
I think I'd be on the bus going home.
They want to see who wins this national championship. Logan across the top of the key. Bounce pass to the left side. In and out of the hands of Kilberg. Stolen away by Lafayette. He stops, shoots from 14, scores from 14. And here's that timeout you had wanted, Bob Kay. It comes with 16:57 left to go here in this second half of play. And Brown Mackie with a double-digit 10-point lead. You're listening to the NJCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Tournament Radio Network.
Under 10 seconds,
38-28. Kirkwood trails by 10, and they've got the basketball a long way away from home. In the backcourt, Kirkwood will inbound. In the corner to Swatala. On the cross court to Haupt. Haupt up the floor, trying to draw a foul on Lafayette. Stops, now hands it off to Moore. He's going to be double teamed, throws it to Haupt. Haupt, quick toss underneath, layup on the wall. Good for Hargett. He's got 12. 38-30, 8-point lead for Brown Mackie. 16:30 left to go here in this second half of play. Across the top, Bishop with the ball. They'll work it down low. Williams on the drive. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot twice.
That'd take nerve, foul him on the drive.
Yes, it would. No trip to Oz for that young man. He's already got courage and a heart.
Yep.
16:24 to play. Williams at the line, trying to expand their 8-point lead. The free throw is no good off the back of the rim.
How can you say that about a team from Kansas, Oz, and
I've been looking all day.
Adams missed a jumper at the end of the game.
Williams with the free throw. The second one is up, and it is no good off the front of the rim. Kirkwood with the rebound. 38-30, the lead by Brown Mackie.
Tell him at the end of the bench.
15 left to go here in this contest. Off to the right-hand side, Hargett. Hargett dribbles down to the baseline, has it stripped out of his hands and lost out of play.
Boy, great defensive play in underneath that time by Lafayette. Reached in and caught a guy on the drive and didn't foul him. That's a remarkable set of hands there.
Illinois is in the Final Four. They win it 90-89 in overtime over Arizona, and the march to the arch is still intact. Here's a big jumper inside. Todd Help gets a big bucket, and he draws the Eagles back within 6.
Did the guy miss both free throws down here?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Off to the right-hand side, Bishop with the ball. They're going to work it to the free throw line. Richardson on the spin, and he carried it. Holy cow. He carried the ball, and now, Bob Kay, a big possession for Kirkwood because they could erase a 10-point lead by Brown Mackie down to 2.
Yeah, you could make it a 2-point game and correct at 4. Well, they know it could be 38-35 if he makes the 3-pointer.
Man, these championship games are something else. We've seen so many of them that have been really, really close battles and two courageous teams.
Hargett in the backcourt. Heavily guarded. He's going to throw it away. Lafayette with the steal. 3-on-2. Dunk. Dixon. Dunk.
Great pass by Lafayette.
5 Kirkwood turnovers here in the second half and make that 6. Doug Wagamaster is obviously upset. He wanted to foul on Bishop. And instead, it is the 6th turnover by the Eagles here in this second half. 40-32. Brown Mackie out on top with the ball. Bishop gives it up to Lafayette. Lafayette spins out of traffic, rolls to the top of the key. Alley-oop down low to Dixon. He stops, he pops, he scores.
Well, there's how things change, Scott. It could have been with a good pass, a possible 3-point game. It's back to 10.
Out, top of the key, almost threw it away. Hargett with the ball on the right-hand side. Great kiss off the glass, and he gets his 14th.
Brown Mackie has hit 7 of its last 9 shots.
14:35 left to play in this championship. Here's an alley-oop to Williams, and he's going to be fouled. McGraw tied him up down underneath. That'll be his first, the team's 4th.
Turnovers have been a big thing this half. 6-1 right now.
Well, the big one was the pass into the middle when they were 8 or 5 down.
Wow, that was
a lot of power in there.
That was
in and out.
Man, that was a hard free throw.
Well, those guys are so tall, he shot it flat. A lot of us short guys got to get arch on the ball.
A lot of arch.
He's generally a pretty decent free throw. He's not great, but he's pretty good.
Second free throw is no good off the front of the rim. The rebound knocked to the ground, and Kirkwood comes away with it. Friend gives to Hargett. Hargett into the forecourt. Whips it to the right-hand side. Logan from 3. Missed it. Rebound back to Hargett. Hargett on the drive. Blocked away by Williams. Caught by Lafayette. Up the floor to Bishop. Gets the layup, and he's going to be fouled. The hoop to the harm, and he's going to the line for an old-fashioned 3.
About to sign across the way now. Ouch.
Ouch.
I've been trying to figure out all night which plays are the hot wings and which ones are the...
I haven't seen the hot wings go up yet.
I tell you, they're going to have an all-tournament team, and they're going to have a most valuable. And I can't tell you who it's going to be because I don't know, obviously. But boy, Williams really makes some things happen on the interior defensively. My goodness.
9 points for Dominic Bishop. 11-point lead by Brown Mackie. That's their largest of the game. 14-14 left to play. McGraw brings the Kirkwood ball into the forecourt. Lost the handle. Steal by Williams. Up to Bishop. Gives to Richardson, and the layup is no good. Tipped by Williams. It's good. 7 turnovers, almost 8. Kirkwood gets it up the floor. Friend to the right-hand side. Gives to Logan. Logan to McGraw. McGraw near the State of Illinois emblem at mid-floor. 13-point lead. 13:30 to play. Inside, Friend blocked. Williams. It goes to McGraw, and Kirkwood maintains. And they'll work it to Hargett.
8 on the shot clock. They better keep moving.
Hargett layup.
Oh, beautiful shot from the left side. Terrific drive in, Robert.
Hargett's got great burst of speed.
He's a player.
47-36, the 11-point lead for Brown Mackie. They've got the ball up top. They'll work it down low on the baseline. Bishop drives, shoots, missed it. Rebound by Kirkwood. On the outlet, they give to Hargett. Hargett's going to push it into the forecourt. To the top of the key. Kicks off right inside. McGraw, 3. Good!
Well, they're not dead yet, guys. They're not dead yet. down to 8.
47-39, the lead by Brown Mackie. 12:35 left to go here in this second half. Bishop off to the right-hand side with the Lion basketball out beyond the perimeter. Gives it top of the key. Lafayette. Lafayette dribbles. Now feeds. Williams spins, shoots, block, gets his own. This time he's fouled by Friend.
Brown Mackie scored 24 points in the first half, and with 12:19 to go in this half, they've scored 23 already. That's how much they picked up the tempo.
Just like the other night, Scott, so reminiscent of it. But they're not home free, but kind of nice to have an 8-point lead when you got a space eater to play defense and offense.
First free throw by Williams is good. Finally made one. And Williams has got another one coming.
That's amazing.
Couple of substitutions for both teams. Second one is no good off the side of the rim, and the rebound by Kirkwood. Off the floor, McGraw will push, knocks out of his hands, stolen by Williams. Bishop, bounce pass, layup, good. Lafayette with the 17th. Boy, just when you think the Eagles are coming back, Logan, layup, blocked by Williams.
Wow. Wow, but that had been in the stadium, it had been in the cheap seats.
My goodness.
What a block.
Not only was he up high, but he came from a long way over on the right to block it on the left.
Mackerel. He's had some of the most magnificent blocks I've ever seen in this tournament.
On the inbound, Hargett will get it for Kirkwood. They feed to the left-hand side. Swatala is going to drive into the paint. Double teamed, and he traveled.
I think he may have had a little help traveling.
8 turnovers by Kirkwood. Swatala on the travel, and the ball comes right back to Brown Mackie. Bob, this is so reminiscent of last night. Brown Mackie jumped out to a double-digit lead early and never relinquished. Here's a three. It's a good three for Lafayette. He's got 20. Kirkwood into the forecourt, into the paint, coast to coast. The scoop shot, no good. And the foul by Moore. He'll go to the line.
He put that thing on the top barrier of the backboard.
That was a half scoop, half hook. And a third half, please don't hit me.
He was going to keep it away from Williams if he could.
Nobody's in foul trouble yet, right?
Only one player has 3. That's Kilberg for Kirkwood. At the line, it'll be Moore. He's trying to pick up his first point of the game. And it's good.
8 turnovers to 1. That's one of the big stats. Rebounds aren't that big, 6-5.
Second one on the way. Is up, and it is good.
The young man showed a lot of composure making 2 free throws when you're down like that.
Especially when they're your first 2 points of the game.
Right.
53-41. Brown Mackie out on top. And we've got a foul away from the ball. That's going to be against Brown Mackie. And it's Johnson. That's his second. And the second turnover by the Lions.
It's remarkable when you've been turnovers are 8-1 and you've been outshot. Brown Mackie had like 7 out of 10 shots and you're only 12 behind.
Logan out to the left-hand side with a Kirkwood basketball. He's going to drive into the lane, kicks it off right-hand side. Moore on the drive, stops, dumps, inside Kilberg, blocked away by Williams. Correct me, Johnson.
I think I'd try some other angle, Robert.
Williams got knocked down. Johnson got the block that time.
Yep, well, either one of those guys. I think I'd shoot a little farther away from the basket. Those guys are just too much.
Swatala has the ball stolen away. Williams up the floor, gives to Bishop. The layup is good.
Bishop is pretty quick. 6 feet, 165-pounder, and he leads that fast break on the steals.
Boy, is he fun. Hargett up the floor on the dump, gives it inside Kilburg. Blocked by Williams. And the save by Brown Mackie. Up the floor comes Bishop. 2-on-2, and he's going to reset the offense. And Francis Flax wants a timeout.
Oh, it's amazing the energy these guys have, and this is their 4th game.
10:29 left to go in this one.
Well, you got a lot of adrenaline going in the championship game that you don't have in a 3rd and 4th place game.
What's that, Bob?
You have a lot more adrenaline going in the championship game than you do in the 3rd and 4th place game.
But
10:29 left to play in this one. 55-41, Brown Mackie on top.
But this being their 4th game, these guys are obviously in pretty good physical condition, Robert, to play 4 games in 4 days. That's for big guys particularly. Sometimes they run out of gas, but so far they haven't.
Bob, we've sat in these seats for 12 championship games, 12 national tournaments. I don't remember anybody being as prolific a shot blocker as Williams.
Best I've seen out here.
Yeah, I agree. There's been some remarkable shot blockers that get way up in the sky, but this guy just deflects everything. And the other night, that one we saw that spike, I never saw anybody spike a ball any harder than that.
Well, this guy blocks a lot of them when it's not his man. He's out of position or away from the play. He just flies in from nowhere.
Yeah, he's very quick off his feet.
And doesn't get goaltending calls. He's just a quick pick man.
55-41, the lead by Brown Mackie.
It's nice to see Tom Jenkins, who the first 2 years he was out here as a host, had Alfred, and I think 3 years they lost 6 in a row, 2 each. He's got Brown Mackie and may win a championship.
Dixon with the Brown Mackie ball, throws it in the middle. Lafayette missed it. Johnson with the dunk on the follow-through. Out to the right-hand side. Kirkwood drives it into the paint, now down by 16. 10 minutes to go in the game, and we've got a foul.
The last basket was a dunk by Johnson on a missed shot.
This is also one of the most explosive teams we've ever seen in this national tournament.
I'd say, and I was ill the last 2 or 3 I missed the last couple of tournaments. This is as good a champion as I've ever seen.
Help gets the 3. He's got 12 Kirkwood points, and they're down by 13. 57-44 with 9:50 to play. To the left-hand side, Richardson out beyond the perimeter. Gives it to Dixon. Dixon backing his way into Switala. He's going to driving baseline. Throws it up, won't go. Rebound by Kirkwood. Well, that's what you got to avoid if you're Francis Flack's team, and that is making stupid decisions when you're up double digits.
Yeah. Only ahead by 13. You can't, that's not enough. You have to ice it and take a shot like that.
If you don't believe me, ask Arizona. Logan off to the right-hand side. They feed in the middle. Help from 3. Got it. Oh, boy. 15 points for Help. 57-47, and that's how quick you can get back in it.
Well, that's one guy you got to defend. The other guys are not the threat from the outside. He's just a good three-point shooter.
Here's a 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. The rebound is going to be scooped up by Kirkwood. Up the floor, they feed to Kilburg. He stops, shoots, missed it. Tip no good. Switola with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the floor.
Boy, they missed an easy shot there, didn't they? Comparatively easy, I'd say.
That foul is going to be on Bishop. It's his 3rd, Brown Mackey's 7th. And they'll go to the line to shoot, go 1-1.
Put Williams back in there. A little different team without him in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Johnson comes off the floor to a nice round of applause. At the line, Dane Switola. He's got 2. He's looking for a few more.
These guys are pretty good free throwers for the most part.
And the free throw is no good off the back of the rebound. Brown Mackey with the ball. Williams hands it off to Doherty. Doherty's going to bring it into the forecourt. Bounce pass to Lafayette. Double teamed up top Doherty. Doherty kicks it off left-hand side. Richardson. Richardson beyond the perimeter. Works it upstairs. Doherty. Left-hand side. Richardson. In the middle to Lafayette. Lafayette looks and feeds in the corner. Richardson. In the middle, Dixon. Dixon stops, shoots, scores. The back glass.
Tough shot off the backboard, Robert.
Yes, it was. Especially he was left-handed going right and kind of whirled
Sometimes
around.
they do things a little unorthodox, but
He did.
it was executed well.
8 minutes to go in the game. Kirkwood down by 12. Out to the left-hand side. Logan with the ball. Up top gives it to Switala. Down underneath to Strand. He stops, shoots, missed it. Rebound, Williams. Brown Mackie with the ball.
See, there's where Williams makes the difference. He got the rebound there down at this end. They had to guard him, and that let Dixon get open underneath. At each end of the floor, he made a difference.
Lafayette has the ball stripped out of his hands. 3 turnovers by Brown Mackie. They work it inside Strand to Logan. Logan up top, help from 3. Missed it. And the rebound fought for loose on the floor. Kirkwood has it. Back to Logan from the free throw line, and it's good.
Well, they're hanging in there. Time is against them, but they got a lot of time left. 7 minutes and a 10-point lead can vanish in a hurry.
Brown Mackie with the ball in the advantage. Up top it comes to Doherty. Doherty in the paint. Stops, hands off Richardson. Layup, he's fouled. And that foul is going to be on Logan. That's his first, team 7.
Each team has 7. We're not quite ready for the double bonus.
6:58 remains. Brown Mackie up by 10. And Richardson trying to make that 11. First free throw is good. A couple of substitutes for both teams, and that is one of the things that we've seen out of both of these teams, Bob. They have substituted freely.
Oh, yeah, they've used their benches, both of them, very well, and I guess when you're into the 4th night of the tournament, you better.
Second free throw by Richardson. It's up, and it is good. 4 points for him, 61-49, the lead by Brown Mackie. 6:53 left to go in this championship game. Off to the left-hand side, Logan. Up top, Switala. Switala out beyond the perimeter. Feeds it upstairs, Logan. Right-hand side, Hargett. Hargett on the drive. Scoop shot, won't go, and the rebound by Brown Mackie. Williams on the outlet to the left-hand side, gives to Doherty. Doherty on the bounce pass, Richardson. Richardson, top of the key, feeds inside, Dixon. Dixon is going to be forced outside, and he's going to reset the offense. They'll hand it up top to Doherty. Doherty's content to let some time run off the clock.
Yeah, they're in no hurry.
To Dixon, shot clock at 10. They'll work it to the right-hand side, and Richardson's going to be fouled by Haupt.
There's where quickness plays a part.
That's the second by Haupt. The 8th on the team, and to the line they go for a 1-and-1.
It's almost impossible to cut a guy off on defense laterally like that when he's quicker than you are.
Absolutely.
Free throw on the way is good.
We could have a lot of free throws for this. Things in the can.
Yep.
62-49, the lead by Brown Mackie.
Officials are talking to players to tell them to cool it a little bit.
There was a little shove in there,
Yeah.
and 2 guys ended up on their rear back sides with their backs to each other. They went down pretty hard.
That's pretty good preventative officiating to do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
These
Look at the
3
2
guys.
guys on the other side already pushing. Williams and Switala.
Second free throw, no good, and the rebound by Kirkwood. These 3 officials, and really all week long, they've been outstanding.
A couple of them have been here before.
Yeah.
And we've got a timeout. We'll take it. 6 minutes left to go in the game. 62-49. Brown Mackie with the lead in the championship of the NJCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Tournament on the radio network.
the head got it to Darren. He shot the three that tied it.
62-49, the lead by Brown Mackie. 6 minutes left to go in this national championship. 20 points for Oliver Lafayette. And while he's been the silent enforcer throughout the week, Bob K, tonight he has exploded.
Yes, he has, and we said early in the game that he had to get hot to get Williams open in underneath, and he has done just that.
Kirkwood with the ball. They give to Haupt. Fade away. No good. Rebound underneath. The putback by Kilberg is good.
Haupt was too close that time.
He was within 20. In the backcourt, Hargett with the steal. Layup good. And back-to-back buckets by Kirkwood. 18 points for Hargett, and Kirkwood has cut it to a single-digit deficit. Richardson brings the Brown Mackie ball to the right-hand side of the forecourt. Up top, Doherty. Left-hand side, Dixon. It's almost stolen away by Logan. Left-hand side, Lafayette. He's going to drive, turn, shoots, missed it. Dixon, rebound, put back, good.
Good, you're living right.
Looked like the Minnesota State tournament last week. That kid made one
On the seat of his pants.
Yeah.
Here's a give up top. Kirkwood having some trouble with the ball, and Haupt is going to be fouled by Oliver Lafayette. That is going to be number 3 on him. Dixon got the rebound, was falling over a player who had already fallen down, and as he was falling backwards, threw it up, and it went in.
These are the guys.
Yeah.
5:04 left to go here in this championship game, and at the line, Haupt knocks down his 16th point. Hargett with 18, and those are the only 2 for Kirkwood in double figures. Second one on the way, it is good.
Yeah, they're hanging.
Back to a single-digit deficit.
The 5-minute mark, you're going to have to get a little more than 9.
You better be careful pressing this group.
Yeah. Better bring in another guy, 6 on 5.
Bishop up the floor with the Brown Mackie ball, drives him to the top of the key. He'll roll to the left-hand side, double teamed, and he travels. Great defense by Kirkwood. That's what they do so well, Bob K. Defense, defense, defense.
Francis Flax just about flew out of the gym. He wants the guy to pass the ball,
Yeah, right.
pass the ball.
Now their guy's directing and stomping his feet.
Too much dribbling.
Absolutely.
McGraw up top brings Kirkwood into the forecourt across the state of Illinois emblem. Off to the right-hand side, gives it to Kilburn. Kilburn to McGraw. McGraw dribbles off left-hand side, stops, shoots, missed it. Rebound by Kirkwood, and McGraw has the ball. They're going to...
What happened there?
Well, the
Shot
shot clock.
Ball missed the rim on the
Yeah,
shot.
missed it by a bunch, didn't it?
And they'd reset the shot clock down to 18.
Yep.
Good officiating catch that.
I want to know how they knew it was 18.
Well, by guess and by golly.
And you hope by guess is better.
Yeah.
Swatala gets the inbound for Kirkwood. They work it to Logan. Left-hand side. Hargett. Hargett on the drive in the lane. Throws it up. Missed it. Rebound by Brown Mackie. Lafayette with the ball. Francis Flax has not unleashed Lance Coleman here tonight. Out to the right-hand side. Richardson. Inside. Williams. Looking for help, gives it to Richardson. He'll go up, he's fouled, he missed it. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that stops the clock with 3:54 to go. Brown Mackie 64 to 55.
Bob,
Go ahead.
I always, when I talk to some younger athletes, try to convince them that if they really believe they can play at this level, they need to come out and watch a national tournament like this.
Oh, yeah.
You find out in a hurry, the talent level in this pool is amazing.
Well, and you see the talent level here and how quick they are and how well they shoot and how well they jump. And I don't mean this wrong, but you see this, and then you think about a lot of these guys. Most of these guys couldn't play in the Big Ten. We saw a guy here a couple of years ago with Mott who was going to go to Michigan State, and he couldn't draw a breath up there. Just the talent levels at each level are so great. I don't think I saw one high school kid, and I don't mean this wrong, we got a full-time out that could have played on either one of these teams this year.
No, not even close.
Not close.
3:54 left to go in the national championship. 66-55, the 11-point lead to Brown Mackie. You're listening to the NJCAA Division II Men's Basketball National Tournament Radio Network. $66-55. It's an 11-point Brown Mackie lead.
The six, the numbers are connected at the bottom all the way around, Scott. That's all you need to hear, some wise guy at the last
18 games, and I've got Shecky Green sitting next to me for the championship.
No, you got tired old Bob.
Kirkwood in the backcourt with the ball. They'll feed it into the forecourt. McGraw, 3-on-2, tried to force it in the middle. It's going to be stolen away by Brown Mackie. Up the floor, Lafayette. He's going to be cut off. 10 Kirkwood turnovers here in the second half. Lafayette stops, lobs down low Williams. Williams is going to be worn like a winter coat.
My goodness.
He fouled him with his left hand, fouled him with his right hand, and for good measure, he grunted.
He grabbed a hold. I think Kilburg kind of lost his footing, but he grabbed a hold and held on for the ride. Looked like a guy riding a Brahma bull.
Williams' nickname is Seabiscuit now.
He's my space eater.
He missed the first free throw.
Tell you what, I finally found the weakness, though, on Williams. He can't shoot free throws.
Not very well. He's okay, but he's
I
not
think
very
he's about
good.
1 for 6.
Yeah, he did hit a couple early.
Second one on the way is no
Nope.
good. Off the back of the rim, and the rebound by Kirkwood.
I'd keep
Swatala in the backcourt to the right-hand side. Gives it up to Hargett in the corner. Out from 3. Missed it off the side of the rim. Swatala had the rebound and lost it out of play.
He's now 3 for 11.
3 for 11. That's not going to cut it, is it?
No. Not unless you're a Puerto Rican shortstop playing with the Mets. And
I think in the earlier games he was a little better than that, but
what?
couldn't be much worse, could he?
No.
3:13 left to go in this championship game. 11-point Brown Mackie lead. Out on the left-hand side, Richardson gives the ball to Lafayette. Lafayette to Bishop. Boy, Halp is all over him, isn't he?
Yeah, sooner or later you got to call a foul. Yeah, we're in a double bonus now.
Halp just picked up his third, and as you look at the monitor of the Kirkwood bench, the heads, they are a hanging low.
They know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite quote when they asked Wayne Gretzky when he knew they were going to win the Stanley Cup, and he said, when we knew that they knew that we knew that they knew.
And that determined it.
Yeah, that was it. I never knew what they knew.
There's 3 free throws in a row now. The left-hander's up there.
Miss 4, rebound, block 4, jump ball. It belongs to Kirkwood.
Well, that's 4 free throws they've missed in about the last 20 seconds.
Right, they got to start making them or that lead will disappear in a hurry.
Off to the right-hand side, Kirkwood with the ball. They'll give it to Hargett. Hargett dribbles it across the midcourt stripe to the left-hand side. Kirkwood down by 11, 2:45 to play. Almost threw it away, and now it's stolen. Brown Mackie into the forecourt. They give to Dixon. Blocked away by Hargett, and they're going to call goaltending. Hargett blocked it away, but they're going to call goaltending. That'll be Dixon's 17th point.
Where Hargett gets in trouble, and it's not his fault. They double and triple team him, and nobody comes to help him.
Into the forecourt, Kirkwood with the ball. Houp will give it up to Hargett in the corner. Logan back up top, Hargett. Hargett to the free throw line, throws it up, missed it. Rebound, picked up by Hargett. Hargett will throw it back up, blocked away by Williams. Picked up by Houp, thrown away by Houp, stolen away by Richardson, and a foul. We'll walk down to the other end of the floor and shoot the 1-and-1. This foul on Gilbert is his fifth. Well, they have 4. I had him with 5. Their book being official, he'll get to stay in the game a little bit longer.
I bet he's got 4. Want to bet a snow dog?
No, I don't.
Okay.
The official book's always right.
I think so.
Just like the refs.
Richardson's first one is good. 8 points. I got to tell you what, gentlemen. 2:17 left to go in the game. Brown Mackie up by 12. If they hold on to win it, 10 minutes of this tournament, 14-point lead. If they hold on to win it, 10 minutes of this tournament will have been the deciding factors.
Well, basically in that time span, they hit 14 of 21 shots, Scott.
And what I'm talking about are the first 5 minutes of the second half last night.
Oh, the same idea. That's what I told you, that 2-point deal.
A jumper in the corner, and Kirkwood does cut it back to 12. All I was doing was seeing the future. Bob.
You knew what was coming, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Who's going to win the 4th race at Aqueduct tomorrow?
If I knew that, you and I'd both be there. A feed down low to Dixon, in and out of his hands and out of play. $1.49 left to go in this championship. Kirkwood with the ball, down by 12. A 3 by Houp. Good!
The one guy that can hurt you.
Houp with a 3. We need to take a timeout. 1:42 to play, and Kirkwood is back within 9. $69-60. Kirkwood trails Brown Mackie. 1:42 left to go in this national championship contest. We'll walk down after the timeout to the long end of the floor.
Everybody's walking, Scott. All 10 players and the referees. They're a little tired out.
Brown Mackie will inbound. Far away from home, and now Doherty is going to check in.
I think they put a guy out of the game. Now he might be bleeding up around his eye. I thought it was his shirt tail, but he kept right on going out of the gym.
Off the inbound, Brown Mackie having some trouble. They feed it in the middle, stolen by Flatoa. Kirkwood with a steal, and Brown Mackie steals it back. Richardson with the ball. Up the floor he comes, across the timeline, and he's going to be fouled. Boy, could that have been a big, big play for Kirkwood. 12 turnovers by Kirkwood, 7 by Brown Mackie, but it's the Lions who are at the charity stripe with 92 seconds to play and a 9-point lead.
All they have to do is make free throws, at least some free throws. They've been at the line 22 times to only 9 for Kirkwood this half.
Richardson trying to add to his 8 points. And the first one is no good.
11 for 23, at least that's what I have in this half. They always say your legs give way when you're at the end, you get a little tired. And
legs are the first thing to go, and then that makes you just go.
Then the mind.
Yeah, well, for some of us, it was the mind first.
There he made one.
He's got 9 points. Back to a double-digit lead for Brown Mackie. Kirkwood up the floor with the ball. Hargett feeds it underneath. Switala stops on the baseline, throws it away. Brown Mackie with the ball. Up the floor they give. Bishop wide open, and he's going to get it over in the corner, and 4 guys are going to hit him. He gets rid of it first. Lafayette up top. Feeds it in the middle to Richardson. Off to the left-hand side, Doherty. Doherty dribbles out of traffic. He's going to push it right-hand side. Bishop is going to be fouled by Kilburg. Now he has 5.
I would think he might.
I think this contest is in the memory bank.
62 seconds to play. A 10-point lead for Brown Mackie. And they'll have the opportunity at the free throw line to extend it. 1999, Brown Mackie came into the championship game in a gymnasium filled with green and gold. Their opponents that night, the Jaguars of Danville Area Community College. Brown Mackie won that game and won their first national championship. Francis Flax wanted to get back to Danville to have the opportunity to repeat that feeling. And tonight, he is 62 seconds away from doing that. The first free throw is good, 71-60. Second free throw by Bishop is good.
They had a 24-point first half. They got a 48-point second half.
That's pretty good production.
Up the floor, a 3. The glass and good. A 3 by Halp off the glass.
I think it was Hargett.
Or Hargett, you're right.
They've hit 5. The team is, Kirkwood has hit 5 threes this half. That's what's really kept them within shouting distance. 5 threes.
21 points for Hargett. What a great night for him.
Well, this isn't quite exactly up to date, but they were turnovers were 15-10, and that's gone since then. Rebounds were pretty even at 27 apiece, but
right.
I think that it's amazing that Kirkwood could stay this close in the game.
Well,
with
that's
Williams blocking shots.
Right. That's why the threes have, those threes make up some ground, but
55 seconds to play in the national championship.
man, when you consider they lost their fellow that was their point guard, that hasn't really killed them, but you hate to lose a body going into the last game.
Hargett and the guy that started the game
they've done well for him.
done well, but the guy Rucker that got hurt, he would score 15 for you also.
Right. And they said they had to play that position by committee.
72-63, Brown Mackie with the lead.
Scott said that double production in the second half, 24 and 48.
And a foul is going to be whistled.
More free throws,
Down,
guys.
Lafayette will shoot some.
Well, they've shot 26. We're going for 30, and I imagine they'll get up to 30 before it's over.
Lafayette at the line, trying to add to his 20 points. What a big night for him. And the first one is good.
He's had very subpar performances in the first 3 games for one of their top players, and he's really come to play tonight.
Second one on the way. It is good.
There's a 50-point half.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Off to the right-hand side, Kirkwood up the floor. McGraw missed it. Rebound saved by Bishop, and Brown Mackie has it. Up 11 with 42 seconds to play. Doug Wegemaster is now going to send in everybody he's got on the bench Francis Flax will do the same. And a huge round of applause for the players of these two teams as the starters will be making their way out of this contest.
I thought they were sending this little guy in. He's the manager.
Like a mascot.
Yeah. I thought, man, that guy's not very big.
That's how carried away Francis got. He sent in the towel boy.
Keep track down there. Tom Jenkins will be going in the game.
I said they'd be shooting 30 free throws this half. They may pass that.
First free throw is no good.
Man, they're shooting free throws and guys are still going in now the game. Two guys just, yeah, this referee's saying, oh, hold up here a minute. Well, we got to get Cuyahoga on that bus and get them going. I guess they finally left. No, they didn't.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Kirkwood. They'll push off to the left-hand side. A three ball in the air, no good. Brown Mackie with the rebound, and we've got a whistle. Walking down to the other end of the floor, the foul was on Julius Moore.
Into the Brown Mackie lineup, number 20,
Lance Coleman's going to come into the lineup now. He is the last of the Lion players to play tonight. And the first free throw by Joe Newman is no good. He's got another one on the way.
He couldn't get in the game a minute ago because the guy who was coming in for him missed both free throws.
Joe Newman gets a point in the national championship. 75-63, Kirkwood with the ball. They trail by 12 on the drive. Jackson throws it up, missed it. Rebound, Brown Mackie. They are 20 seconds away from a national championship.
No, I think they've got a national championship. They just got to play 20 seconds.
In 1999, Francis Flax won the national championship. Since that time, he kept trying to get back to Danville, and while he came by himself, he could not bring his team. This year, he brings the team, and they will go home with their second national championship. 3 seconds remain on the clock. Going to the line, Bob Markley.
Well, we had a basket down at the other end by Jonathan Harshman. He can go home and say he scored in the championship game. Now this guy can too.
Markley gets his first. Harshman with the bucket down at the other end. He's got his 2 in this national championship. Markley looking for his second. It is up and it is good. Kirkwood inbounds. 3, 2, 1. Brown Mackie, your 2005 national champions. The Lions, under the direction of Francis Flax, walk away with a 35-1 record. They came into this tournament as the #1 team in the nation. They will leave this tournament as the #1 team in the nation. An outstanding performance tonight by both Brown Mackie and Kirkwood. An outstanding championship affair. And once again, the first 5 minutes of the second half told the tale of this championship game, just as it did in the semifinal win last night. Tied up at halftime, Brown Mackie jumped out to a double-digit lead and never relinquished that advantage. Now let's go to our public address announcer, Mike Holvey, for our awards presentation.
Good evening, and what an outstanding championship game that was. Let's give both teams a big hand. At this time, we will begin with our post-tournament presentations. One of the very special awards that is given at the NJCAA Division II level is an award that is given for the best small man. This is not a tournament that you see the 6'10", the 6'11" high flyers. It's the tournament that you see the great players, the smaller ones who excel. This award has been named in honor of Jack Sistriano, and Jack is with us tonight. Jack was the longtime NJCAA Division II basketball representative, and Jack is here tonight. Jack is here tonight to award the best small man of the tournament for 2005. And the winner of the Jack Sistriano Small Man Award, Grant Urbanski from Cahoga Community College. From Kirkwood Community College, Tom Hopp. From Kirkwood Community College, Roy Hargan. From Mackie Community College, Oliver. And from Mackie Community College, Dominic Bishop. Your 2005 All-Tourney team. I'll tell you now, President Ward from the NJCAA, our current Division II basketball rep, to make a presentation of the Fred Coleman Sportsmanship Award and our tournament most valuable player. The Sportsmanship Award is named in honor of Fred Coleman, the late coach from Pitt Valley Community College in Kansas City. Certainly a friend From Golden Valley, Minnesota, number 14, Grant Harden. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 15, Richard Ryder. From Aurora, Iowa, number 21, Tom Hall. From Keeler, Wisconsin, number 22, Julius Moore. From Ellsworth, Iowa, number 55, Sean Logan. From Bentonville, Ohio, number 30, James Wakala. From Ames, Iowa, number 33, James Strand. From Fort Madison, Iowa, number 40, Dominic Davis. From Bellevue, Iowa, number 42, Mike Kilberg. From Wisconsin, number 43, Andy Brown. The assistant coaches of the Eagles, Darren Ness, Greg Stokes, and Dave Lish. And the head coach of your Eagles, Doug Wagmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the national runners-up, Kirkwood Community College, the Eagles. And now, representatives from Yale Pepsi will come forward to present the championship coaches champion, as well as our champion for the year. With Francis Slack, please on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, the coach of the tournament and the coach of the national champions is Francis Slack. He did it in 1999. He's done it again in 2005.
We're giving them individual medals. We're giving them that.
Coach Francis Black. And now present the championship medals. Let's meet the Lions. From Buffalo, New York, number 1, Dominic Bishop.
You guys get the trophy.
From Kansas City, Kansas, number 3, Terrence Henry. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 10, Alvaro Lafayette. From Wellington, Kansas, number 11, Joe Newman. From Buffalo, New York, number 15, Jeremy Richardson. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 20, Lance Coleman. From Gainesville, Florida, number 21, James Dixon. For you Brown Mackie fans, if you would like to purchase championship t-shirts, they're available at the concession stand. They are half price while supplies last. They're half price while supplies last. Thank you for attending the 2005 NJCAA tournament.
Good job. I'll get that thing for you in a minute here.
Okay.
He's back there typing it up right now.
All right. I just want to make the print, guys. Here is the original back.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Jack. It was good to see you again. I'm glad you came out. That's good. Hope your wife gets to feel better. Oh, well, great.
Hey, man. Good job.
What?
Good job.
Thank you, Pee-wee. I appreciate that. I'm trying to be like Space when I grow up. I don't want to disappoint you. Overtime Mike worked today, buddy.
Yeah, today you did. You said I worked today. Good job, man.
Thank you.